What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Atlas. Now, fellas, I usually aim all my messages and content for y'all, especially if you're over 40. But ladies, you can tap into because I think if you're over 40, the things that I have to share are applicable to us all. Now even the young cats, before you get to this point in your life of 40, take heed to the things that cats like me, myself, and older dudes who, you take a liking to what we have to say because it can save you and mitigate you from a lot of bullshit and foolishness that we went through. That had we known the kind of information, whether it's fitness, whether it's just relationships, man, heed the advice in the game from people who've done it beforehand. It's invaluable. Okay. With that being said, I'm just here on the fitness tip and the life philosophy tip because that's the reason why I created this channel, just to share my perspective on how my transformation came to fruition and what it took to get to this point where I'm built the way that I'm built, living how I live, feeling how I feel, and moving how I move. All right. With that being said, y'all, welcome to the latest video. Your boy Atlas here. And I just had dinner, so I'm kind of full. I feel like a lion that just got done smashing a gazelle. Salmon, green beans, potatoes, whole organic ingredients. It was bomb. I may show a picture. Actually, I probably will show a video. I record everything. But anyway, listen, y'all. When you are in the process of getting fit, getting healthy, changing your body, however you want to define it, here's what I want you to really internalize. Because this is one of the things that before I really get heavily into my process of transforming my body, I went through a mental checklist because I got tired of starting and stopping. I really approached this, y'all. Listen, I really approached this from a very, very stoic perspective. And I went into it mentally knowing that I was not playing the game of goals. I was not playing the game of how much weight I could lift, how many miles I could run. I wasn't playing that game no more. I came in this game in this transformation starting August 1st, 2022, this day right here. This day right here. That was the first day. That's me now, but this day right here, I came into the game with a mindset, a mind frame, a frame of thinking that this is not about getting results for now. My whole process and thought track of going into this whole transformation process was don't even think about results for a year. And because of that foundation that I laid, and I just fell in love, and I wouldn't even, you know what, let me take that back. I didn't even fall in love. I fell in line. I became in sync with a thought pattern that I knew would lead to inevitable results. Because, I think that's an overly used statement. I fell in love with that. Well, I didn't love it. Certain aspects of it I didn't love. I didn't even enjoy, but I knew that it would lead to the inevitable results. I hope y'all feel what I'm saying, man. I'm doing my best and laboring to put together the words to say it as clearly and as concisely as I can, but I fell in sync, in alignment with a very stoic perspective and a very stoic way of thinking so that I didn't have to worry about goals or achieving feats along my transformation. I just wanted to hang my hat on a system, follow a system, lock in, be in alignment with what would lead to the inevitable, which was a transformed body. And I said in my mind before I really got deep into it that don't look for nothing to change within the first year. It just so happened that about month 9, I started to notice like significant change in my body. But it wasn't because I was focused on reps, progressive overload, and how much cardio I was doing or my macros and all that. And when I first started, that wasn't it. I just watched what I ate. I was clean eating, and I made it very simple. Like, okay, cut this out and eat this kind of food. That's how simple it was for me starting out. I didn't get sophisticated with the whole macros and counting and reading labels and so forth until after I gotten significant or saw significant results. I just made it very simple for myself. Cut out sugar, cut out bad food, cut out fast food, eat basic food that is good, that'll fuel you and sustain you. That's how I approached my nutrition the first pretty much full year. So let me get back on track. When I fell in alignment with the stoic perspective of just simply following the system, following the process, don't expect results for a year. Let me tell you what that did for me. It kept me focused on what was important. Because here's what happens when you start focusing on such things as how much weight you lifted last week or last month compared to this month, how much weight you're losing. You're not losing fast enough. You just, experiencing that whole body dysmorphia stuff. What happens is that you start to now spread yourself thin with regard to the focus that you need in order to stay locked into the process. It's very easy to spread yourself thin when you're transforming your body because there's so much information coming at you. There are so many insecurities that come up and arise within our own selves that we don't like to admit, but they do. There's there's a feeling of I'm not doing enough if we don't see progress. That's why I approached it the way that I did because I got tired of starting and stopping for those very reasons over the years past. I share all that to say this, y'all. Create a system for yourself, and only you know the kind of system that will work for you. You may not always like it. Like I didn't like certain aspects of me having to work out at certain times during the process of that first year when I knew I would want to sleep or I knew I would want to go to bed or I knew I would want to eat certain things. I didn't like everything about the process, but I knew that the results that I wanted far outweighed what I didn't like. Y'all feel me? Now, no matter where you are, homie, if you're across the pond, if you in a distant land on another continent, if you're over 40, I hope you're paying attention to what I'm saying. Ladies, too, I hope you're tapping into and you're feeling what I'm saying. If it doesn't make sense, comment and just let me know what you don't understand and what you need clarity on. I'll answer as best as I can. So, where was I? When you spread yourself thin with your focus, that's when discouragement seeps in, muscles its way in without you even noticing. And before you know it, you feel as if you ain't made no progress when you've made a shitload of progress. You basically start shitting on yourself because you have allowed for the things that don't necessarily cater to the process become part of your process. You feel what I'm saying? When you hang your hat on the system, it mitigates the bullshit and the distractions and keeps you focused on the process because if it ain't part of the system, that means you can pretty much do away with it. That's how I went about it. And that's why I look like this at 45. I don't say it to brag. I just say it as proof of what's possible when you hang your hat on a system. When you hang your hat and you forego the idea of what you can do in a short amount of time versus just putting in the time and just making sure that the process is what you follow. Holding it down, staying and sticking to the script. This is about a 10-minute video, almost 10 minutes. So I think I said enough. I usually don't talk this long, but I just really wanted to take my time and just slowly do my best in explaining what it is that I have in my head and truly my heart and giving it to you guys in a very simple and easy to understand manner. And I hope I've done that with this video. So stick to the script, create a system for yourself. Only you know the kind of system that you'll follow. But it can't be something that it makes it easy on yourself. You feel me? You got to put those things in there that you know you need to do. Just put them, instill them in that system and just do them. Just do them. You can't make any excuses. You just got to do them. Again, there were things that I didn't like, that I didn't want to do, but I knew the inevitable, which was the results that I wanted, far outweighed what I didn't like. Remove your emotions, insert a system. That's basically all that to say that. Remove your emotions, insert a system. All right, y'all, it's your boy Atlas. Remember, movement is medicine of the highest order. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope y'all rock with me on this journey, especially fellas over 40, ladies too. I don't discriminate, but especially my fellas, my homies, no matter where you are in the world. Over 40, I got you. I did this naturally. Naturally. No enhancements, no supplements, no nothing. Naturally. You can do it too. Stay G, y'all.